This video is on factoring trinomials, and what you have been doing is factoring trinomials where a is just 1, there's not a number in front of the x squared part of it, but now there are going to be numbers. And the method that I'm going to show you today is the slide, divide, slide method. I will probably just call it the SDS method, just to keep it simple. So let's get into an example, and at first this will look extremely complicated, but once you get the steps down, I think it'll be a lot easier. So for example 1, our trinomial is 3x squared plus x minus 10. And our first step is to slide. I am going to slide the 3 to the back, and while doing that I'm also going to multiply those two numbers. So by doing that, I now have x squared plus x minus 30. I get the minus 30 from doing 3 times that negative 10. 3 times negative 10 is that negative 30. Okay, now you need to factor this trinomial like normal. Okay, so it's plus minus. That means I need one of each. I need one positive, one negative. And I need two numbers that multiply to get me negative 30 and add to get 1. That is x plus 6 and x minus 5. Now the second step is to divide. I'm going to divide both of these numbers, the 6 and the 5, by the coefficient that we originally slid over. So this 3 right here comes down here, and I divide each of them by that number. Okay, now the next step is, well, actually I'm not there yet. So now I'm going to divide. So this is x plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, there's my first factor. And this I can't do anything with, so I'm just going to rewrite that as x minus 5/3. I can't simplify it or anything. But now the last step is to slide again. If you have a denominator in either of these, that denominator goes to the front of its set of parentheses. So my final answer now is x plus 2, 3x minus 5. And I'm not going to make you check your answers. I would recommend it, but I'm not going to make you do that. Let's look at another one. Let's look at 2y squared minus 7y plus 5. So same steps as last time. I'm going to slide the 2 over to the back, and I'm going to multiply. So now I have y squared minus 7y, 2 times 5 is 10. Now I need to factor it. That is minus plus, so both of them are going to be negative. So I need two numbers that multiply to get 10 and add to get negative 7. Those two numbers are negative 2 and negative 5. Okay, now I divide, so I bring down this 2, and no, you don't have to do these arrows and all that once you actually do them. I'm going to divide both of them by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so this is y minus 1. And here I can't do anything with that, so you could just bring it right up in that step to do 2y minus 5. And if you're not sure if a fraction simplifies or not, you can always type it into your calculator, just divide it like normal, hit enter, you'll get a decimal, and then hit math enter, enter. And then it'll show you the reduced fraction. So if I had typed in 5 divided by 2 into the calculator and did math enter, enter, it would show me 5 over 2, because I can't do anything else with it. Okay, let's look at a couple more. I would love it if you tried this one on your own. Let's do 2w squared plus 7w plus 3. I don't have my pause sign with me, but you can just imagine me saying pause it so you can try it on your own. Okay, let's look at it. I'm not going to do the arrows this time. 2 times 3 is 6, so now I have w squared plus 7w plus 6. I'm going to factor this to be w plus 6, w plus 1. 6 times 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. I'm going to divide by 2 because of that number right there. 6 divided by 2 is 3, so this becomes w plus 3. And 1 over 2, that doesn't reduce down at all, so I'm just going to rewrite it as 2w plus 1. Hopefully you did okay on that. If not, don't worry, we'll practice some more. This next one is going to be a little bit more, I won't say difficult, but a little trickier. But not too bad. Let's do 12c squared plus 8c plus 1. Okay, same thing. I'm going to move the 12 to the back, so that's c squared plus 8c plus 1 times 12 is 12. Factor that like normal. They're both plus, so that means both of mine are going to be plus. That is c plus 6, c plus 2. 6 times 2 is 12, 6 plus 2 is 8. I'm going to divide them by 12 because of this number right here. And I'm going to reduce both of these fractions first. A lot of people in my other classes have not reduced their fractions, so they don't get the right answer at the end of it. So 6 divided by 12, if you put that in your calculator, you get 0.5. That's 1/2. And over here, 2 over 12, they're both even, so if I divide each number by 2, I get 1 over 6. And now I move the denominator to the front. So I take the 2 and move it, and I take the 6 and move it. So I get 2c plus 1, 6c plus 1. And that's it. Let's look at another one similar to that one. Let's do 10f squared minus 21f minus 10. And you can go ahead and pause this and try this one on your own. Again, I don't have a pause sign. I have a dare sign. I dare you to try this on your own. Okay, sorry, that was cheesy. Let's go ahead and try it. 10 times 10 is 100, so now this is f squared minus 21f minus 100. This is minus minus, so I need one of each. Hopefully you got it to be f minus 25 and f plus 4. Negative 25 times 4 is negative 100. Negative 25 plus 4 is negative 21. I'm now going to divide both numbers by 10. And I need to reduce the fractions. 25 tenths, both of them are divisible by 5. So 25 divided by 5 is 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And here both of them are even. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now I move the denominators, or the bottom numbers, to the front. So I get 2f minus 5 and 5f plus 2. And there's that. I want you to try one more on your own, and then you can begin your assignment. So last one I'm going to have you do with me is 5a squared minus 8a minus 4. So go ahead and pause this and try it on your own. I'll put this up. Okay, let's try it. Five times 4 is negative 20. Or 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. Hopefully you got your numbers to be a positive 2 and a negative 10. 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. 2 minus 10 is that negative 8. Divide both numbers by the coefficient that you originally slid over to the right. So I'm dividing by 5. This does not reduce down, so I'm just going to rewrite it as 5a plus 2. 10 divided by 5 is 2, so this is a minus 2. And it does not matter which one comes first. I know the proper way is to have this one first, but I'm okay with either order. So that is it for your notes. Your assignment is in Schoology.